Hey there, and thank you for joining me for another episode of YQG in Bloom. My name is Tracy Martins, and today I have with me Cynthia, Garand, and these really cute babies are called Treasured Stitches.
Yes.
And I met her a few weeks ago at a market, and these are
They're memory keepsakes that I make out of clothing, people that have passed away, or baby clothes if there's memory keepsakes that you want to make from them.
Oh, that's a good idea. I never even thought of with the baby clothes. Now, what gave you this idea?
My mother passed away 5 years ago, and I sew a lot, and I was in some sewing groups. In one of the groups, they had mentioned about making memory keepsakes. So I'm like, you know what? That would be really nice to have, like a keepsake of something that my mother had. Yeah. And I made it into a bear. And then from that, it just went on from there, and I started making them for other people, and then I got all different kinds of animals.
I really like that idea because, I mean, we've heard of the memory quilts or the pillows, but to have something like these, and we have our kitty here, and I mean, these are all one of a kind. They're all completely different.
Unique. Each one has a story too from the clothing.
Really nice. And then we got
the elephant.
The elephant. These are great. Now this has got to be a lot of work.
It is the planning and preparing of the animals, trying to figure out what piece should go where and sewing them together. But once that's all set up, the process goes quicker after that.
So do you have a pattern, or did you come up with this yourself?
I started with a pattern and then I've tweaked it, and this is the pattern of the bear that I use to make all my memory keepsakes now. So this one here is made out of baby clothes.
Okay.
This one is also a weighted bear. If people wanted a bear to remember the birth weight of their baby, it's also got handwriting on here. I can do handwriting and embroider that. All my bears come with an embroidered message on the foot. Usually it's the person's name or whatever they want to put. I can embroider that on the foot. This one's weighted. This one's 6 pounds 11 ounces, which was my daughter's weight when she was born.
Oh, so this is from your daughter?
The bear. The
memory bear?
Yeah, this is the pattern that I've made, and it's a weighted bear.
I love that. Those are really, really beautiful.
Yes, this is the most common one that I make are the bears. Usually people tend to go to the bears, but I do have the other animal options as well.
Now, how long have you been doing this for?
January, it'll be 2 years. 2 years since I started making the bears, but I've been sewing ever since I was a little girl.
I want to learn how to sew. These are amazing. Now, is this a full-time job?
No, I work a full-time job Monday to Friday during the day, and then I come home and then I work on this.
How do people find out about you?
I'm on Facebook. A lot of it is through Facebook. I do have a page. It's Treasured Stitches BC. If you're searching on Facebook and Instagram as well, and I do have a website. It's treasured-stitches.square.site.
I just wanted to pull this one up really quickly. I love this out of a man's shirt.
Yes, yeah. And I can make pillows out of their clothing.
I love the saying on this shirt. It says, "This is a shirt I used to wear. When you hold this, know that I am there. Love, Dad." It's just such a nice saying, and it's such a nice keepsake. I really, really enjoy these. Now, do you do any markets?
I have done markets.
Yeah.
I've been to a few with my sewing items that I have, and then I have a display of all my memory keepsakes so that people know that this is available.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's always nicer to see some things in person, and that way you can, people like to feel, touch, hold, and you wouldn't think that this bear is the size of the weight of a baby, and it's like I kind of forgot that my baby was that heavy.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd have to ask, what is the oddest animal that maybe somebody has asked you, or have you had anything that's weird?
Cow.
A cow?
Yeah, I've made a cow. I also have two dogs.
Okay.
Like one's a sitting and the other one is a standing dog. I didn't bring those today, but I do have dogs.
Dogs
as well.
and,
But the
and a cow.
The cow is the one that
Yeah.
was different.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. For pricing, I want to say for this bad boy, this bad girl here, Bella girl, how much would she run about?
The weighted bears, it
Yeah.
depends on the weight, but they're around $80.
That's not bad at all,
For
especially with the
weighted.
keepsakes. And it's obviously got blanket and some
And
of the
their onesies
clothing.
and-
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever clothing you want to use. I say because I can also make quilts too.
okay.
And I make the memory quilts from like lap size all the way up to about a queen size, if that's what you were looking for. If there's sports that you were playing and you have a collection of all your
Jerseys and yeah.
and you wanted to make like a keepsake quilt from that. I used to run
Mm-hmm.
years ago, so every time I did a run and they give you the t-shirts, I made myself a running quilt with all the shirts from
Oh,
the runs that I've done.
That's a nice idea, a nice
Yeah.
keepsake.
Yeah.
Because half the time they just get thrown in a cedar
Right.
chest or in
Right.
your
Yeah.
closet and you
Yeah.
get
So
forget
any
about
kind
them.
of clothing that you want to have into a keepsake, I can pretty much do that.
Oh, these are wonderful.
Thank you.
I want to thank you so much, Cynthia, for trekking out in this cruddy weather today
worries.
to show us these beautiful memory keepsakes.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Thank you. And again, my name is Tracy. I want to thank you so much for joining me for another episode of YQG in Bloom. And make sure that you check out Cynthia on Facebook or Instagram, or hopefully catch her at a market. Have a good one.